Now let's talk about color contrast. This is another warning that will appear on every accessibility check because it is the type of warning that requires human decision making to process whether the color contrast is good or not. To check it, we will need to use our Edit PDF tools. And in this case, we are going to highlight the colored text in question, which is going to be this bright red header. Once I've highlighted the line in question, we can see the color in the color palette here. I'll click on it. And I'm going to go to other colors so we can see more detailed information on this particular color. Here we can see the RGB or red, green, blue color value, which is 25500. I'm going to remember that, and we are going to go to an online color checker to see if the contrast ratio meets accessibility standards or not. A simple web search for contrast checker will usually provide you with a good contrast checker. In this case, we will use this WebAIM contrast checker. I'm going to scroll down and input that color value into the foreground color, which typically represents the text. If you have a background color, you can enter that as well. So upon opening the color checker, I will put in the RGB value that we saw previously, which was 25500. And now we have the bright red that we were using in our PDF. If we look down here under normal text, we can see that under the WCAG AA and AAA values, this is a fail. We want to at least meet the AA standard. If you want to go all the way to AAA, that's excellent as well. In this case, I'm going to use the lightness or darkness bar here and darken this up a little bit until it meets that AA standard passing ratio. Now that it's a bit darker, I can go back to the color picker here and see the new color value, which is 23000. I'll go back to my PDF document and input that same color value. Now that we know that that is an appropriate contrast ratio. Go to Add to Custom Colors here and click OK. Now, in this case, it's not a big change, but that bright red to a slightly darker red makes this an appropriate color contrast ratio. I'll hit Close, and we can rest assured that our color contrast is met, at least for this line.